Hello, travelers of the internet! Welcome back to Guardian Studios, or if you are new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to you. My name is JGuard01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard. Pardon me. Into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. We are back on the world of Galabor once again, my friends, where we have lots to do. And I need to get the ball rolling as fast as I can. Hello, Leo. Good to see you, my dude. Glad you can make it to the stream, man. How you doing? Doing alright? I hope so. Thank you for posting the rules. Always appreciate it. Hello, Wolf. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see ya. Uh-oh. My main water is empty. Good thing I brought a backup this time. Pardon me 1 second while I fill up my primary. Figured this time around I ought to bring some extra water, so I did. I'm glad I did, because clearly the one water was not enough. I'm doing pretty good, to answer everybody's questions about that. Aside from a slight cough. Pardon me for that, but I'm alright. I'm pretty much alright. I'm just raring to go. We've got a lot of work to do. I like that phrase, Leo. Chill like a spring breeze. I may have to steal that line from you. It's a good line. Now let's see here. Is this far enough that I won't be messing with the fireplace if I build the next room? Looks like it. Alright. Pardon me. Let's do this! Hey, what can I say? When you hear something good, you use what's good. When something's good, you don't get rid of it. When something's good, you make use of it. And you, my friend, came up with something good there. I just want to double check. Is this far enough? Yep, that'll be far enough in. Good. Good. That's just what I want to see. Oh, crud. Okay. Yeah, that hurt, but I'm alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Oh. Alright, let's see here. It is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Huh. So if I put an edge there, that would work. Yeah, if I put a wall here, that would work. Pardon me. Good grief. Alright, let's see here. Trying to figure out what I'm actually doing here. Because at this point, the space I'm opening up right now would be the dining room. And there's got to be a lot of room for it, because I intend to have a long table. Long enough that you could comfortably sit 14. Why 14? Because that's the number of dwarves there were. Including one hobbit in the book. The Hobbit. The inspiration for this whole build. I can't not pay homage to that in the building of my dining room. I have to make sure there's room for everybody. Who's to say one day 14 fortunate people won't get to play around on this world together and have a good time? Make use of this Hobbit Hole as their starting base. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So much cobblestone. Zip. Voop. I know I heard an Enderman. He better not come into my house, or so help me. If he does, he gonna get the sharpness sword right across his face. Stick around, Jelly. I may be going ender hunting later. I'm kidding, but also kind of not. You never know. Part of my goal is to keep everybody guessing as to what I'm going to do. 1 minute you know exactly what's going on. The next minute you ain't got a clue what I'm planning. And that's the way, I like it. Come on. That's the way, I like it. Pardon me. And yes, I really just went there and did that little tune. Got a problem with that? Let me know. Just don't make a big beef. Make a big beef out of it. There ain't no reason for that. Zibbidi-bobbidi-bow. Bibbidi-bobbidi-bum. Bibbidi-bum-ba-dum-bobbidi-bay. Bobbidi-biddy-biddy-bum. Why am I like this? I haven't a clue. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun, doing whatever I wish. Okay, that lantern wasn't even in the right place. Huh. One of these lanterns was in the wrong spot. Well, ain't that embarrassing. That works. There we go. Ah. Alright, kitchen's finally built. I mean, we still got some stuff to do on this side. But it's looking good. Am I a little nuts? Yeah, maybe. Do I give a darn? Absolutely not. Never. I shall never give a darn if I am nuts. Because when I say I'm nuts, I'm talking I'm just weird. But you know what? Weird is good. Weird is just different. Zoom! Hey, Cassie! Good to see you again! Good to see you again. Glad you can make it to the stream, Cassie. How you doing? How you doing? Uh-oh. I'm not ready to go that far out yet. Not quite yet. We have to find out just how far I have to go to make this table. But to do that, I've got to know how far I'm going with anything here. Like, am I making a wall here, or am I just gonna furnish this room with some different stuff? I'm gonna make some pillars, or some archways, or something? What am I gonna do with this room? It's a pretty darn big room. Oh yeah? You're happy? That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. What's got you happy? if you don't mind sharing. Hey, if you don't want to share, by the way, that is fine by me. I understand. I see, I see. That sounds good. Ah, ouch. Well, you'll be alright, Cassie. One way or another, I'm certain you will be able to endure school and do well. And that you will, somewhere along the way, make a friend or two. You do seem like a very friendly sort of person. So I have no doubt about that. The one and only thing that might hold us back is I might need to stop digging at some point so that I can go over to our double dungeon mob grinder and repair my pickaxe. Because my pick is not looking too hot. It is under halfway. It is over halfway done with its durability, and that's not good. This thing breaks, we're out of our best pickaxe. Hup. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Cassie. I really do. You know, I've got a new world over on my Twitch channel again. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to join that one again at some point. Like we did with, like things were with Tierm. You remember that one? Because while this world here, Galabor, is strictly single player, with a Twitch subscription, you could easily join the world going on Twitch. Hello, Ellison. Good grief. You're blowing up my stuff again. Why? Just why? And yet, I answer myself, because it's freaking Ellison. Because it's Ellison. It's Ellison, Jagard. She loves doing that. She loves blowing up stuff. We should give her an automatic redstone tree farm. Nah, it's okay, Cassie. The stuff that Ellison's been blowing up's not been anything bad to lose. Admittedly, it's all just been decoys. Copies of the real things. So it's all good. No harm has been done yet. I mean, says what now? In all honesty, I do have a lot of copies of different stuff at this point. After losing Gyros, I have made a point of making a copy of this world after every session. So by now, there's a lot of copies floating around out there with no reason to be worried about them. So Ellison's got plenty of destruction to unleash. And you know what? I'm fine with that. If Ellison wants to unleash a little bit of destruction, a little bit of chaos, go for it. The only thing that I implore you not to destroy, that I deeply request not be destroyed, alright, Cassie. We'll see you when you come back. If you get to. If you don't get to, then hey, it was good having you on the stream again. As I was saying, the only thing I would not want to have destroyed would be... I don't know. I have no idea. I was going somewhere with that, and then I lost track of the thought. And it just... flopped. Flip, flop, bloop, bloop, flop. Bring. Now, where can I put this wall? Right here. Problem is, it kind of messes with the plan that I had. Then again, maybe it'll work out just fine. We'll see. Hop, pop, 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 beep, boop. Scoop that up. Break those. Pop those out. Got 'em. Oh! Oh, there goes Ellison, phasing to the ground again. See you, Ellison. Have a great time. Say hi to the Void Master for me. Oh, you guys don't know about the Void Master? Oh, he's a really nice guy. He's actually a really cool customer. As long as you don't give him any trouble, he doesn't cause you any trouble. But the moment you give him trouble, run. Just run. Duck your head, shut your eyes, and run. Run! Run! They're coming for you! Cause yeah, the Voidmaster, he is not overly fond of people messing with him. And he is not alone. What's he look like, you may ask? Oh, I don't know. I haven't actually seen him yet. I've just seen these vague impressions that people have had of him. I don't recommend irritating him, though. He does not like to be annoyed. He does not like to be disturbed. Ellison, if you're still down in the void, run. Run. Just run. Because he's not going to be happy when he wakes up. Yeah, Voidmaster? Voidmaster does not like being blown up, to say the least. V? If you're hearing this, buddy, I had nothing to do with this. Yeah, I don't think he's happy. Ellison, you may want to escape the void immediately before he properly recovers. He's not going to take kindly to you blowing him up. And if you think you're safe, think again. Because that is one entity that even I would be wary of. Yeah, it's not gonna work out so great. I mean, you can try, I guess, but I'd really rather you didn't. I don't want him mad at me, for the record. One, two, seat, and then, no, that won't work. We're gonna expand this another 2 blocks. Hi, Void. Wow. Yeah, I know you're there, dude. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's a relief. Oh, are you? Okay. Well, I'll, I will let them know. Ellison? Yeah, he's gonna sick, Timmy and Tommy on you. Apparently he's paid them off. Quite handsomely. You may want to hang out in the underground for a while. Yeah. Apparently they're calling on their friends this time. Yeah. For the record, everybody, I'm just playing around. Just having fun. Now let's see here. We have got what? We have got spruce and a lot of it. We've got a lot of spruce. But that's a good thing. We need a lot of spruce. So we're going to be doing a lot with it. I hear monsters burning. Good! Good! The monsters are burning. Hmm. You make the dark, You only adapted to the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't know the light until many a year had gone by. It doesn't matter what you try. What matters is what you can do. Which, in this instance, I am afraid, is nothing. What has begun, what has been set in motion, cannot be undone. But fear not. You may find it enjoyable when it happens. I think this game's going far enough. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going far enough. Alright, let's see here. Hmm. Make the arches bigger in this hallway, because I want this hallway to be a little bit more pronounced. I hear a beehive up top side. That's not entirely good. It gets tiring dealing with the bees. So what I'm thinking is that the dining hall and the room just outside of it are all going to be extra high in terms of ceiling. Why exactly? I have no idea. I just feel like I want to do that. Now, if I can, I'd like to have there be a window at the end of the dining room. But we'll see if that ends up able to happen. Unfortunately, I think we're getting very close to the surface at that end of the hall. The dining hall, that is. Which is not ideal. I don't actually want to breach to the surface. Not until I'm ready to put in a window for the dining room. Oh, I see you. Pain in the neck. Kinda wish I'd gotten to her before she chugged that potion. We might have actually been awarded the potion. That would have been nice. But we did get a glass bottle, so I guess it's not entirely a loss. Just came back out here because I need to get some logs. I'm gonna need to chop some trees. I left my diamond hoe in this chest, didn't I? Yes, I did. The good one. Swap swords for the time being. Bum ba da dee da 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 bum ba da dee da dee da da da. Alright, what are you guys willing to take care of birch saplings for me? In fact, Stringy, why don't you take care of those for me? That way I can just chop the trees down and you can collect the logs, little fella. Look at him dutifully flying around, scooping them up for us. What a good little friend. Better grab some oak saplings. We'll need to plant a bunch. Hmm. Yeah, I think it may be time to go ahead and do an animal culling. So let's go swap our sword back for a minute. Because I'm seeing some noticeable frame rate shifts whenever we look towards the animals at all. That's not good. As usual, before culling, we're going to do our usual feed them. However, this time we are not leaving adults. And we're only feeding one time. Yeah, we have way too many pigs. Wolfpack Legion, the time has come. The time has come to bring back the pack, to unleash the wrath of the wolves, and remind the other animals why you don't mess with an angry dog. Pups, it is time. I forgot to sit a couple of the dogs back down. Let's bring them over here and do that. Before long, we may have to bring a bunch of the wolves with us over to the village to get them out of the area so that they don't add to the lag. As for the pups... Sorry, pup. One pair of adults. That's all we're leaving this time. We've got to cull the herds. And yes, I'm pretty sure we're even going to cull the sheep. I wasn't intending to cull the sheep, but I think we need to. I think they're adding a heavy amount to the, I think they're adding a heavy amount to the load on the world. But first things first. Again, one breeding pair. We're basically doing a full reset. A full herd reset. Just the young and two parents. over here is going to be worse. This one, we're going to have to try to leave one of each color and just breed them back up to a total of 16. But I think we will move before we do that. The sheep, we will move before we cull them. And we'll do the culling of the sheep later. Still, the little pups and the allays proved themselves useful. This part of what I wish was possible to have patrolling wolves instead of wolves that could only follow or only sit and stay, you know what I mean? Like, I wish you could tell them either sit, stay, or follow. With stay being they stay in one area, and stay meaning that they stay in one area, sit meaning that they sit in one exact spot and they don't move on their own. And then follow, of course, is the classic deal where they actually will follow the player. A little amethyst decoration above the door. That's what I did in my first ever Hobbit Hole. I hung a little decoration above the door because I thought it was kind of cool. Hello, Matt King. Welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome back to the channel. Pardon me just 1 second. Your timing is interesting. I need to refresh my water again real quick. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Alright, back in business. Over here, we're probably going to have the pantry. Down this way, I think we're going to have the hall leading to the bedroom. And possibly also some guest rooms. We'll see on that part, though. There's still some uncertainty as to some aspects of how I'm going to do the layout for all this. As I've said before, I'm kind of taking some inspiration from the design of Bag End from the actual book, The Hobbit, and The Lord of the Rings, but mostly I'm kind of just taking inspiration. I'm not actually trying to replicate it one-to-one or anything. If I were trying to do that, I'd be having to work with a lot more detail. And I'd probably be doing that in creative. No. This is just me building a Hobbit Hole inspired by that in survival. Because I figure it'll be interesting. You know, thinking on it, we could try to do kind of a 1-to-1 scale of Bag End one day in creative mode, but I almost feel like we would need to have mods that add furniture to the game in order to be able to do that. So either add-ons if we were doing it in Bedrock, or mods if we were doing it here. Add-ons if we were doing it here in Bedrock, or mods if we were doing it in Java. And honestly, I kind of feel like Java would be the easier one to recreate Bag End in if we wanted to do it like as close to a proper 1-to-1 recreation as we could. One day we may try that, but for now I'm loving just doing something inspired by it. She just brought me a rabbit foot. Thank you. Thank you, little cat. My little jelly cat. What a good kitty. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. It's a very good kitty. Yeah, gonna throw these logs in here. Take a glance around. Okay, looks like a lot of my oak saplings have grown. That's good. So where's the one that was doing the birch saplings earlier? There you are. First guess they kind of gave up. Because I would say that there should have been more, but I don't know. There we go. Same idea, we're just going to chop up the logs, and we'll let our little LA friend gather up the saplings. Except we're not going to break down the tree that's got a beehive on it. If there's a tree that has a beehive on it, for now we're going to leave those alone. I need to get Silk Touch on an axe so that I can move those. This is not one of the trees I planted, is it? No, it's not. Well, you know what? We're going to chop it down anyway. This tree's been here for long enough. If it doesn't break down all the way, then we know there's still some logs left. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Maybe there won't be. We might have just gotten the last of the logs that needed to be gotten out of that tree before it to start breaking down. I hope we did. Oh, shoot. That one had... Oh, that's my bad. Hopefully putting those logs there will mean that one doesn't decay, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if that'll save it. I did not realize there were bees. There was a beehive in that tree. If I had realized, I wouldn't have chopped it up. That was my bad. Thank you, little guy. Cool, he's been busy. He's been busily scooping up all those oak saplings. Where's he at now? Oh, there he goes. He's picking up more. What a good little fella. Oh, you're gonna have to pick them up again, dude, because I just moved past you. There he goes again. He's off scooping them up. For some reason, I feel like bees sound constantly angry anymore. Like, I'm sure they're even louder when they're actually angry at you. But I swear the buzzing that I hear from the bees in the game now is the same kind of buzzing I used to hear when they would get mad. So, like, did Mojang make their buzzing more intense just overall? I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is we are making incredible progress on the build. All these rooms are going to have some kind of purpose. All these halls are going to have rooms that connect to them for one purpose or another. Though I do feel like we've made it quite a big place. But then I do intend for this to basically be the kind of house where you can have lots of people around, lots of guests hanging around and just doing whatever, you know? Kind of base that everybody in your friend group can be a part of. They can all share in a fraction of it, more or less. And I like that. I like even just the idea of that. And if you're wondering what the deal is with this ceiling in here, why there's 8 lantern spots, that's because I kind of want to do a design on the floor that's kind of like a compass rose that will indicate north, west, south, and east. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. For right now, I actually think that that's going to do it for this session. So hey, thank you all ever so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to let me know by leaving likes and comments, subscribing if you haven't already done so, checking out the About page for links to other pages with more content, and more ways to help support the channel, sharing the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy it too, and of course, by smacking that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. And with that all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds of virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!